I asked you not to move anything, not to remove anything, and you didn't. Thanks for that. And here you see the thing. This is the pad of fat, right? So, what do you call it? This pad? This is not the intestine, right? So, what do we call it? Yes, greater omentum, right? This is the greater omentum. And you see how it is covering the intestine, right? Like a wrap, all right? So I am actually carefully removing the thing. You see, it is like covering the intestine, like the mother covers the baby, right? Like a blanket. So you see, now this is the omentum. And now here you see the small intestine, right? A small intestine. How do I know this is small intestine? Because it is very long and it doesn't really look like that wide. So the caliber is not so big. So it's the small intestine. What is this membrane called? This membrane? You see the membrane? You can see through, right? What is this called? It connects the intestine from the posterior abdominal wall. So right here you see posterior abdominal wall. It is connecting and fanning out. So yes, divided. Anyway, so you see the mesentery, right? This is the mesentery. Don't forget, all right? So the thing is that you will get questions like this. So this is the mesentery. You see the blood vessels, nerves, and other things are connected. So that the intestine is not Wi-Fi connected; it's physically connected. Okay. So if you trace it like this, at the upper end, you're gonna see where is the upper end. So let's move on to the upper end. Here we have got jejunum, ileum. You cannot really differentiate it, but at the upper end, you see that this is the duodenum. How do I know? Because you see the stomach right here, okay? Because this is the stomach. Can you see the stomach? This is the stomach. And you also see that the greater omentum is connected to the greater curvature of the stomach, right? I tried to draw that thing over there. This is the stomach, okay? And you see the lesser curvature, and here is the lesser omentum. It is connected to the liver. Here is the liver, right? In case of human beings, liver is the largest organ as well. But the thing is that in case of cats, you see the liver has got lobes. In our body, we have got 4 lobes in the liver, but all the lobes are interconnected. So we see the single piece. But here you see 1, 2, 3, 4 lobes still separated. Liver has got a gland underneath, and let's try to find out the gland. Here it is. It is not a gland really, it's a sac. Can you see, can you feel the something in the sac? This is the gallbladder. Alright, this is the gallbladder. Can you see the gallbladder? Here is the gallbladder. Now what else you see? You see the spleen, alright? You see the spleen. Can you see the spleen right here? This is incorporated with the gut tube, I told you, but it is not the part of our digestive system. This is the part of our lymphatic system. Spleen are always on the left hand side. Okay. Now what else you see? You see this is the peritoneal cavity, alright? This is shiny thing is the visceral peritoneum. The outer layer is the parietal peritoneum. And what is that thing? She's right, kidneys.
How did they mark them blood?
After killing the cat, they put some dyes in arteries. They put no, they're not that cruel. They kill the thing, but not cruelly. They actually euthanize the cat. So this is the other kidney, okay? And this blood vessel, what is that called? The blue one? Inferior vena cava, not the artery, blue. And the artery should be right next to it in red, okay? So next time we are gonna dissect the kidneys, we're gonna see the ureters and other things, alright? So today, just intestine and the thorax, okay? Because you need to dissect it more. So thorax.
Where's the ribs?
Ribs are here. Yeah, here you can feel them, okay? Whoever cut through the ribs. Okay. So here you see the diaphragm. Can you see the diaphragm? This is the muscle right here I'm feeling right now. This is the muscle called diaphragm, separating the thorax from the abdomen.
Can you show it again?
Yes, this is the muscle. Did you see the muscle? All right. And the thing is that this should not be the end. You should feel by yourself. All right, I'm showing you, but this is your job. You know, one of my colleagues, he used to say one thing, that he's a physics professor actually. He said that my job is not to teach you physics. My job is to teach you how to learn physics. So this is my job as well. I cannot really teach you anatomy and physiology. I don't have that power. I don't have that knowledge. But I can guide you to do the things. All right. So the thing is that how did I learn? I learned by dissecting things. I learned by feeling things. So just not by, I didn't have anything like that. So I couldn't record and see those things back at our homes. So this is the golden opportunity. You can feel it. Can you feel something in the iPad? Maybe 10 years later you will be able to feel something, but not today. All right, so use your hand, use your brain to feel the texture. Yeah, don't do it. Right. We are here. Okay, anyway. So the thing is that here is the thoracic cavity. In the thoracic cavity, we have got three major structures. Two lungs and one heart, right? So two lungs you can see, and the lungs are lobulated, as you can see the lobes, right lung, left lung, and this is the heart. So next time we are gonna dissect open the heart as well. You have already dissected the sheep heart, so it's not very important. But here you see the pericardium, right? Here you see the pericardium, all the layers of pericardium. Then if you slit it open, then you're gonna see the heart. Heart is connected to some major blood vessels, and this is also not our part here. But anyway, you can dissect the thing. All right. So the thing is that here the lungs are, and the lungs are put in the pleural cavity. What you see, this is the visceral pleura, and parietal pleura should be on the ribs. Can you see the ribs right now? You can see the ribs right now. Okay. So these few things are over here. So I have shown you with one cat, and you can try with the other cat. All right. So let's spend